Good morning, everyone. Prepper Nurse 1 here. Make sure this isn't going to fog back up on me. All right. Back to the homestead. Sunshine, clear skies, no snow. Definitely brisk this morning. It's like 17. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning right now. It's 17 degrees at the moment, so it's definitely chilly. But we're going up to like 42 today. I think that's what they said. So definitely going to be better than New York. Definitely better than New York. Hey, imagine that. Back in West Virginia, sunny skies, not overcast for the entire week. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. There was one sunny day in New York. So, all right. So, very not fun first part of my drive yesterday. My first half hour when I drive, or first 30 miles, is all back roads. And it was sketchy. It took me 45 minutes to go 30 miles. So that first part sucked pretty good. And then once I was on the highway, that first part of the highway, for about the first 100 miles of the highway, sucked as well. And then things started clearing up. And then once I got on to 79, there was some sketchy parts of that too. But once I got down near Pittsburgh, then everything got better. It cleared up. The roads were absolutely fine from that point on, and I was able to sail right along. Left New York at about 2:30 in the afternoon. Where you at, Hallie girl? Left at like 2:30, and got back here last night. It took me like 9 hours, so it's at about 11:30. There she is. There's the princess. Yeah. So I'll show you partially here what you can see. I got like 20 canning jars. So there's more back behind the barrels there, but I got like 20 canning jars, 2 garbage cans, and in those garbage cans and the one has 150 pounds of wheat berries. And if you guys didn't know, wheat berries, you get the wheat still in the berry. They have a 30-year shelf life. So 150 pounds in the one. There's 100 pounds of wheat berries in the other one, and then another 60 pounds of rice. Imagine that, me with rice, right? So, and none of this was strapped down. I didn't strap any of this down. And then in the back, in the car, I have a bunch more jars, glass jars, full of food that I had up there, and some of it's in plastic containers. And then I had a bunch of lanterns, and I grabbed a bunch of lanterns and the wicks and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, so it was a decent ride. Only actually one incident of road rage in the whole time. Not by me, by somebody else, because he wasn't smart enough to get out of the way. When you're in the fast lane and you're driving, all right, and you see somebody's coming up behind you and they're going faster. Now, I move along, folks, okay? But if somebody comes up behind me and they're going faster than I am more than happy to get out of the way, because to me, I'll catch them farther down the road. If there's going to be a cop, the cop's going to get them before they would get me. So I'm more than happy to let people go by. Well, anyway, I come up on this guy, and he's in the fast lane, and he's doing like 60 miles an hour, and I was averaging like 70 at that point. And he didn't get over. So I was on his butt. I ain't gonna lie, I was on his butt. And so he starts brake checking me, okay? And I'm like, yeah, that ain't gonna do it, pal. I don't care. So as soon as it clears out and it opens up and he can get over, he don't get over. So I start to go over. He tries to block the other lane, so he was taking up the center out of the 2 lanes. And I was laughing. I'm like, you don't know who you're dealing with here, pal. And I freaking got around him, went partially on his shoulder. And I didn't flip him off or cut him off or nothing. I just kept driving. Because it's like I wanted to get going. I don't have time to be playing games. and doing stupid stuff. But you know, common courtesy is this. Listen, if you want to go slow, knock yourself out, folks. Go slow as you want to go. Stay out of the fast lane. You know, don't stay in the fast lane. The fast lane is for people, generally, it's supposed to be just for people that are passing. I have a tendency to camp out in the fast lane because I generally am continuing to pass people. But, well, like I said, if I see somebody who's going faster than me, I am more than happy to get out of the way. Other than that, uneventful trip. The weather was a bit sketchy, of course, dealing with that. And, but it's good to be home. I felt really good. I had gotten tired at one point, and then it's funny, you get down to like that last 50 miles, and that adrenaline starts kicking in, and you're like, yeah, baby, come on. So that's kind of where I was at the end of it. But so got home, unwound a little bit, and then I was like, okay, time to sleep. Slept for a solid 6 hours, and now I'm wide awake. So there's the chickies. I'll check on them here in a little bit and see what they're doing. Check on their water. I'm sure their water's frozen over, so we're going to have to get that squared away. But like I said, it's going to be warming up today. So I put the pups to bed last night. They're in the wolf's lair at the moment. They've been in the run for a week. So I said, well, we'll get them tucked away so they'll be nice and warm for tonight, and that'll be that. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at, and we're just kind of, hi chickies, hi babies. I'm sure their water is frozen over. Oh yeah, you can see on the top of that's frozen. So I'll get them some water this morning too. They got feed. So yeah, but that's kind of where we're at, folks. Back home, I got to get unloaded today, and then I do have to get out and do a little shopping. I need to pick up more food for the pups and Hella, and everybody's on adult food now, so no more puppy food. And then other than that, just you know, glad to be home, get back on track, get things rocking and rolling. So that's kind of where I'm at. But anyway, so safe and sound, back here, ready to get this day going. Glad the sun is out. Temperatures should rise fairly quickly, which will be nice as well. And then we'll kind of go from there. All right, guys, I am going to jump off of here for now, and I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.